my people out there on the internet. It is me, How are you guys? I know, you guys are disappointed. I was keeping it up really regularly and then obviously got busy. A lot of things have been really busy with me lately. It's summertime, so it's like the biggest time for me now. I have not school, excuse me, weddings and like going on vacations with the family. And so I've been so sorry that I haven't uploaded anything. So I've been very busy, and there's my dog peeing on my mat. I'm in my bathroom. I'm filming today. Give you guys a little, pee-pee. Give you guys a little, video that's probably overdue, showing you my cleansing routine. I'm not really going to do it because I am going to actually be taking photographs of doing a eye makeup of the day look. So I wanted to actually go over my cleansing routine. Now I have done a little bit of a mini review on these products, and avoiding the pee spot. Just go, and I am the type of person because I actually put my makeup on in the car before I go to work. Like I get there a little bit early, so I'll sit there and put on my face. So I usually don't have the time to go ahead and every time be at my sink to go ahead and wash the face and everything. So I kind of do the combo of taking a shower and washing my face as I'm doing my hair, because again, you know, and excuse the hairy mess. I've been out today. They looked really good earlier, but then obviously I did some braids. So yeah, excuse that. But I do have already a foundation on, which I will do a review on because I've been working with this new foundation that I normally don't use, and I really like it. Okay. So normally, if it's the end of the day, makeup on my face, need to get it off. I have been trying, and you guys know about my review on the Bliss's Fabulous Makeup Melt. And it's a gel to oil cleanser, so you actually have to have a dry face. So first thing as the shower goes, as it's wetting my hair, I would put this on. Now, I don't like it. And here's why. As you guys have, if you guys follow my Instagram account, it does show several times that I had attempt to use it. Now, I like the whole makeup thing to wash my face not only as just a makeup remover, but a cleanser at the same time. So it'd be eliminating a lot of steps that I have to normally go through. And the one way I usually can tell that makeup is off my face is after I scrub it really well, I will then go ahead and get my toner to tone up, and you could pick up all the dirt. So my foundation should be completely off my face. There should be nothing on my face. And when using the melt, again, I use it in different intervals. First started off with, 2 minutes, usually basic. Moved up to 5 minutes, and then I moved up to an actual 10 minutes with it. And I had posted it like about 3 times on my Instagram, and I will put a link on below of that review. And it's nay. I'm still picking up a lot of crap. I actually had to retone my face. I ended up, after toning it the second time, and this was after the first 2 minutes and 5 minutes. Now the 10 minutes, it took it off my face, but to me, it felt like it just moved the makeup around, basically. I still maybe got the powder foundation, some of the eye makeup off, and it's gentle around the eyes too, so, but you need to follow up with a cleanser. No doubts about that. So that has to happen. So I'm not too thrilled with it. So it's not, I've had such a big bottle. I just wanted to go ahead and use it. I mean, I paid like 26 bucks for it. It's not worth it spending your money. I will try other makeup melts because there's a lot of them out there. Apparently this one's like a first one of their kind by this company. And then now I've been seeing a lot of other companies picking up on the same thing. So I am going to try them to see if they work. But by all things, I don't like it. I don't approve of it. Don't waste your money on this brand. The same brand does have a lot of great stuff. This is not one of them. I felt and even with the 10-minute one, I still picked up a lot, especially around the nose area. And that's like the first one I work on because I have really big pores. So I'm trying to make sure I don't get anything in those pores. So yeah, nay, we don't like this. I don't like it. All right. So I do this like every other day. I have psoriasis, so my skin cells replenish more, so I have to do more scrubbing more often. Oh, I think someone's at the door. Hold on. Nope, just my son. Anywho, so I do an exfoliating scrub every other time. So I can get the extra dead skins. I always have psoriasis around my hairline because I have a halo. I do get it around the inner corner of my eye, sometimes around my nose. It was really bad last year around my nose. And as you can tell, there's still like a little scarring area there. So, and this is with foundation on. So, I have to really scrub off the dead skin. So but normally I suggest people to use a exfoliating scrub, every 3 times. So the third facial wash, use it, usually 3 or 4 times. I would do it, normal with normal skin types. With people with psoriasis or eczema, I definitely say every other. Now, the one that I use is Mario Badescu's Botanical Exfoliating Scrub. Now, I actually won this in my first Instagram contest. Like, I was so excited. I've been following because I do use their moisturizer. Fell in love, man. Fell in love. And I really love this stuff. It's all gentle. It doesn't irritate my psoriasis. So I was wicked excited to try it, and especially that I got it free. And it came with a cool little headband to keep my hair back as I wash my face. And I really like that. It was great. And thank you guys for sending that to me. I really do love this. It's super gentle. A little goes a long way. Like the first time I did it, I got like a quarter size because, I work with scrubs. So some scrubs, you got to use a lot. Seriously, don't use a quarter size. Try to get the little bit on your finger because it spreads. Because seriously, even a dime size not only does my face, I do my neck, I do my shoulders. Like seriously, it was a lot. Not too gritty, so it's not heavy like a sea salt, but not as light granules as a sugar scrub. So definitely a good in between. I really, really love this. Very gentle, exfoliating. I feel clean, wicked clean. Like I feel like I got really into my skin, and it just felt so good, and my skin felt so nice and smooth afterwards. So I definitely approve of that. So thank you, Mario. I love it, and I will forever keep using it. I'm almost out of it now, so I'm definitely gonna have to get it again. The next thing is my facial cleanser. Now, with one of my, when I got my my first Too Faced product of the Cocoa Contouring, I ended up getting a sample size of this. And this is the First Aid Beauty, or FAB, Facial Cleanser with FAB Antioxidant Booster. I got a sample of this because I had a bunch of points, so I decided to use them. I love this. And again, the same thing. Little goes a long way. A little bit did my whole face, my neck, and one of my shoulders. Like, that's how creamy. It's very creamy, very light, but it does the job. It doesn't irritate my skin whatsoever. And it's actually really good. I used it as just a plain makeup remover one time because I had the smaller one with me and I was on a trip, so I ended up using it as a facial wash. Besides just, being a regular facial cleanser, and it worked perfectly. And I'm sorry if I'm pacing. I just pace when I talk. But I love it. I definitely recommend for you to buy that. It's, I think I paid like between $20 or $28. Definitely was under 30. And I got that at Sephora. I love it. It was definitely something I am gonna buy. I do change it up once in a while because my skin will get used to something and it doesn't work. But it's great because with this facial cleanser, I have very oily T-zones. For a long time, it will keep my T-zone clear, no oil. Like I just did it, the first time I used it and just wanted to see how my face will get oily, and barely. Like it was probably around 4 o'clock when it finally started getting a little more oily like usual. But not as crazy. So it really helps with oil combination skin. It's still gentle on people with psoriasis or eczema or rosacea. So I definitely recommend that. That's definitely 5 stars on that bullshit. Excuse my language. But I love it. So as you know, is going through the whole thing, you know, if it's the end of the night, makeup melt remover. I use the, obviously, every other day, the scrub, and then I go ahead and use the face cleanser. After cleansing, obviously, once I'm dry, pat my face dry, and you get a pat. Don't wipe when you get out of the shower or when you wash your face in the sink. You pat dry because you don't want to irritate your face and your skin. Then I go ahead and I use a toner. And I used to use, and let me see what I have. I used to use the Clean & Clear Essentials Deep Cleaner Toner for sensitive skin, step number 2. But I actually found out you can use alcohol. And because like I said, I have really bad pores, so I really have to keep it super, super clean. So I use that instead. It's a little bit harsher. It really is. I usually recommend it for more guys because guys get a little bit more grimier. But you can use that. And then after toning, I wait till my pores finally close and relax. I then would go ahead and put on a moisturizer and a night serum. During the day, it's pretty similar. When I first wake up in the morning, I do use the facial cleanser and then again, toning and moisturizing. If it's a very sweaty or very hot and humid day, I will then go ahead and do the face. If I don't have any makeup on my face, I will go ahead and use the face cleanser again. So I at least use a cleanser, the regular face cleanser, 3 times a day, depending on how, you know, the weather is. It's very muggy here in Rhode Island. I live more north of the coast, so when I go to work, it's usually 10 to 15 degrees cooler. But when I come back up here, it's very muggy. We're surrounded by body of water, so it's more inland you go, the more hotter it gets and muggier and humidity gets. So I tend to use it a little bit more often because my skin will get so oily. But other than that, that's my routine. That's it. And I know I haven't caught up with you guys. It's been so busy. You know, we were in the process of looking for housing. We'd actually taking a break for looking for a house because we found one that we really, really liked. It was around the corner up in North Attleboro, but it wasn't meant to be. It was just too much work that we really didn't realize until after Michael's parents took a look at it. So we're taking a break. Michael really wants to go ahead and put a couple more, you know, time under his belt for his job. You know, you need to, you know, apparently they look at that. It's not the money situation or your credit score. It's like a lot of big thing is like having a stable employment, which makes sense. So, and he's only been there, he started that job, I want to say December of last year. So not 100%, like not even a full year yet. So he wants to go ahead and get some more, obviously, stuff under his belt first before we move forward. So, you know, no worries. And there's stuff happening outside. I wonder what. Niche moved. It was just my son. Moved into my room now where I'm a little more comfortable. So, yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going down. I've been really busy. If you guys have been watching my Instagrams, I have been posting about a lot of my bridal and my, turn on the light here. There we go. Put on a lot of my bridal stuff up. So I'm really excited of the work that I'm doing. Definitely compared to last year, my hair stuff has blown up. So I've been really, really excited. I've actually would like to your guys' opinion too, and I will post a picture somewhere above the screen somewhere, that I wanted to go ahead and do a new hair color. Like, you can't see it here, but if you guys see my Instagram, I had dyed my hair a red violet color, and what I did is I did an ombre. I was looking at going to different schools, and one of the schools I went to was Toni and Guy, and I said, you know what, I want to treat myself, do something different with the hair to try to get me to be more proactive in doing my hair. And I did the ombre and at the bottom, and embellish it, and then do an all over red color, red and violet color. I want it to be more burgundy, so more purpley, than like a plummy, than a red. However, they really made it red and it had that orange undertone, so if it hit any light, it looked orange, and I didn't like it very well. A lot of people did compliment me on it, but personally, me, I didn't like it. So I did use more of a red, violet, like extra violet. I even put a little more purple in it, to really keep it up. However, I'm still iffing on it. I've done this color before, so it's, so it's kind of like, I'm bored with it. And I kind of want something a little bit more vibrant, no violence. Violent, no. But I really wanted to go ahead and, I was debating if I should do, like the picture that I'm going to show up here is a, what's the name of it? I'm trying to think of the name of it. Hold on. Give me a minute. Everyone's doing this gray thing now. I'm not sure how I feel, but I would like to do it. And it's going to suck because I have to get all this red out first. But it's, basically ombre balayage. Not too, so then, basically brighten it as much as I possibly could. Go a lot higher with the ombre and keep the roots my natural color. And then do the gray. Now, my spa director was obviously checking with her first because, it is a very extreme look, but it is technically a natural color. And I didn't want to get in trouble for it. So she approved of it and loves the idea of it. And I showed her the picture that I wanted to do. I then showed it to my supervisor, my direct supervisor. And however, which she says, she's like, you could probably pull it off because I do look a lot younger than 30. However, it does make people look older. So you have to have a really young face to end up pulling it off. And I said, it's not that bad, but the whole thing of really have to super lightening my hair, basically had to go to a platinum and then toning it down and redying it to a gray color. Gets me a little bit nervous. As y'all know through my Instagram account, I had gone platinum before. Then I covered it up quickly with a blue. And I think it was very harsh on my hair. It took a long time for it to grow back to the length that it is now. I know this is just a pigtail, so it's probably a little because I braided it, but it's about right here right now. About 2 years ago, it was up to here, and then it was slanted down. The longest piece was right about my chin or right underneath my chin. So it took a long time for it to finally grow out to the length that I have. So I'm a little bit nervous because when you happen to be a blonde or you lighten your hair to become blonde, your hair growth kind of slows down a little bit, I've noticed. Because they all say, oh, my hair never grows. Well, stop lightening it. That's what I tell them all. I'm like, well, stop lightening it. Especially in the wintertime where your hair and skin growth slows down and your nail growth slows down during the wintertime because your body's kind of hibernating on itself. You want to go ahead and stop putting low lights. And then in the summer, if you want to do it, then go ahead and put some tiny highlights going back to your normal routine. Kind of give your hair a break from it. So that's like what I'm worried about. But there's this new product come out called, what is it called? Omniplex, I think that's what it's called. Omniplex. And you put a scoop of that with your lightener and your developer, and it's supposed to help not destroy your hair. However, for a very small jar, which is probably like yay big, this thick, that width, it's like $60, but a one scoop does it, so if I'd probably have to do at least 4 scoops. So, of my lightener. So, to get my hair all the way, if I wanted to do my whole head, I think that'd be fine. But probably what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to probably take away the red. I'm probably going to get a hair color remover system. I like the one by Pravana, and take all the red out, kind of stay more my natural color, and start doing the ombre. I do more of a heavy ombre because I'm not really good to keep my roots together. So I'm definitely going to just do more ombre-ish at the bottom, you know, keep up with that, and then see how, you know, go baby steps and how bright I want it, how, you know, much I want it. And if I want, I'll probably even just keep it and maybe just stay platinum at the bottom and do like the icy platinum instead of going straight up and doing the gray. You know, get used to that platinum at the bottom. And I mean, again, I've done like the underside all completely platinum before. I did but the whole head was definitely extreme. I'm very tan, as you guys can see. This is my driver's side arm. It's definitely a lot darker than this arm, but I get pretty tan in the summer, and sometimes the blonde doesn't look well with me and my skin tone. It makes me look more orangey. So it's something that I'm gonna have to play with and think about it. And maybe I can find, maybe I'll do more of like instead of like that gray, maybe I'll do more of like a bluish or a purpley undertone, like a lavender, maybe soft lavender. And I've seen that being done, so I think that would be really nice, especially because any blues or purples really goes great with my skin tones. Now, obviously be like obnoxious purple like this, but more like very soft, like undertone of lilac, which I've seen done, so it's really, really pretty. So we'll see. Gonna experiment and find the right person to do it, because it's really hard for me to find the right person to do it. I do have 2 people in mind that have been interested to go ahead and do this for me, but I haven't seen any of their work and you know, have them done it before. So until they can provide me that, you know, I'm still kind of keeping my eye and ear open. Oh, excuse me. So, if you guys know anybody and that's in the Rhode Island or Massachusetts area, and someone that you guys recommend, definitely leave a comment down below, and I will be more than welcome to go ahead and try them out, talk to them to see how they feel about it. So, and you know, it's very important to me to try to find the right person. I can technically do it myself, but because I can't really see the back very well, it's hard. And I mean, I could do my whole, put my camera behind me with a mirror, and then have a TV screen, but that's just too much work, and I don't think Michael really would approve if I moved one of the televisions into the bathroom to use the mirror. It'd just be way too much work. You know, and I've done that before to do color. To do cuts. I would actually cut my hair by doing that with my big TV, the camera plugged into the television, and then like the mirror in front of me so I could see what was going on. But I think that'd probably just be a bad idea. Especially when it comes to color. I can't, you know, I'd rather have some sides. It's like me being in someone else's chair for once and me not have to do anything. Theodore wanted to let me know that Pee-Pee wanted to join me. Come here, Pee-Pee. Let's say hi to everyone.
She's kind of a broken dog.
Broken pug. Broken pug. Broken pug.
Isn't she cute? She's my baby. Hey. Hey. Hey.
No. Look at that face. Look at that face. Woof. Stop.
She cray-cray.
But yeah, so if you guys know anybody, please definitely in the Rhode Island or Massachusetts area, I'll even probably go as far as Connecticut. Just definitely go down, put it down below, and that would be amazing. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and check that out. So I'm going to try to get you guys a schedule so you guys can see what I'm planning on doing and, you know, work on my segments that I have been kind of had an idea for. Both my girls that I normally work with, one's busy. I think she's going back into school. So, and she has a lot of things going on in her life. So that's like really hard for me to work with him, besides she lives a little bit far away. And then the other one, she's in the process of moving. She's starting esthetician school in August. So she has, you know, she just graduated. So she had a lot of things on her plate too. So it's hard to keep up. But with her new move, she's going to build up we're going to have like a mini studio at her house and start doing filming and stuff like that. One of our videos that we're going to do together, the little collaboration, is doing makeup as we're doing like an Alice in Wonderland theme for like a month, and each week we're going to do a separate character. So I'll be her model and she'll make me into whatever, and I will use her as a model and make her into whatever. The characters I think we've done so far, she wants to do I think more of a like demonic Alice, like from the video games. If you guys, I think Alice Madness or something like that. So do something intense, make it really pretty, and then turn it dark, which was pretty cool. So that one. And then I think she also wants to go ahead and do another character. I forgot who. I think the Cheshire Cat, she said. I then said that I want to do at least the red or white queen. I think I'll probably do the red queen because I really liked Tim Burton's version. And then maybe either do the White Rabbit or the Mad Hatter. I've seen the Mad Hatter done several times. I like the Tim Burton's version, but I want to twist it around a little bit. So that's what I you know, planning on. So I'll probably, when we get closer to that, once she gets everything set up, I will go ahead and do a separate video, and we'll do a poll. You know, you leave your comments down below, and, you know, see what you guys recommend of doing as a character. Of course, as much as I do love the Tim Burton ones, I want to kind of do my own spin-off. I want to do more elegant, you know, as if, you know, I'm thinking if I do the Red Queen, I'm going to do her more, you know, it is kind of like a Victorian style, but not as cartoony as like the Tim Burton with the big head and the obnoxious eyebrow, but I will do something probably as similar, but I want to do a very more Victorian era. So that's gonna be fun. So I will start getting back into a routine. Hopefully in my next video, I will go ahead and discuss with you guys more in detail what I plan on doing. But as of right now, I am gonna go ahead and do an recreate an eyeshadow look that I find on Instagram, because I love doing those. And I will go ahead and post my eyeshadow of the day. I still keep looking for you guys eyeshadows of the day, so definitely use the hashtag, because I will definitely put them up in my next video at the end, you know, giving you guys credits, links to all your blogs and everything. I'm on Tumblr, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter. I also have a Facebook page, so definitely go ahead and use those hashtags, guys, when you put up your look. And you never know, you may be featured. So definitely go ahead and do that. Well, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for being so patient. Hopefully I'm not just using my phone. And I will be upgrading my system shortly. So we will see. All right, I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.